Hey everyone, so today is the beginning of my new crafty week and I decided to start this week with my Chimera. Today is November 3rd and it's Sunday and this is a nice day for stitching. Actually, I'm not working right now. I am out of work. As I said, I think I said that in my last video, but the place where I work, the print house, it was sold to another owner, and as I work as a graphic designer, and the other owner actually has two graphic designers in his team, so he didn't need the team from this print house. So I am now between jobs. So right now I am going to start to look for a job, though I'm not sure if I'll be able to find somebody right now because of my health stuff, but we'll see. One day soon I will be able to tell you what's the deal if you are interested, but never mind, that's not the point of today. Today I actually had quite a bit of time to stitch and do some diamond painting, so I started today with my diamond painting. Actually, I did just a little bit of that and then I just decided to stop and I took in my Chimera, and this is, I actually really like this image, but gosh, this is so difficult. This area with the planets and stuff is incredibly difficult to stitch. Can you see? I mean, every couple of stitches you need to change thread or go to some other place. This is how you stitch the whole thing, and it's really difficult to finish. It's taking me a very long time. I mean, this area, the blue area, was really easy to stitch. I thought that it was moving pretty well. It was moving kind of fast. But when I got to this, I actually was really waiting for this to actually start stitching this half circle, and I think it looks good, but it's really difficult. I mean, to fill up every little, cross, and this is 18 count, so it's really small, so it's really annoying to find and be looking for them, and it seems like you're stitching so much, but I don't see the progress really. Just when I look from the far and when I look on my program, on my saga, that's when I see how much I stitched, but altogether you do not see the difference until you actually stitch for a couple of days, and then you can, look for a certain moment and see the difference. But everything that I stitched today, I cannot see the difference from last time. So hopefully you will be able to see, because I have been stitching for a couple of hours and it's taking a very long time because you need to change a lot of threads. So it's not an easy project. So yeah. So let's see what's in my saga. And this is the project. As you can see, 7.75% only is done from this chart, and it's only because of this little area that's so annoying, so difficult to stitch, and hopefully I'll be able to go through that and finish it. As you can see, I don't have that much left to do, but it's practically impossible because so many color changes. It's like a confetti in there. You can see all these little crosses that you need to fill in. That's so much work. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that as soon as possible and move on to the blue, everything around, and just finish it. But let's see how much I stitched today. Today is the 3rd, and today I actually did quite a bit, 463 crosses, and that's quite a lot considering the fact that I had to change a lot of threads, every like 5 minutes you need to change the thread, and I do stitch by color, so I try to fill in the same colors, so you can imagine how many colors there are, plus you have blends in there, so it's taking a very long time, but it is looking very good, so hopefully I will be able to finish this soon again and move on to the area around and see how that goes. Okay, so after I was done with this, I was actually a little bit tired of it, so I decided to go on to my easier project, and that was my Nutcracker. I really want to finish him. He is really moving pretty good lately, and this is what I have. Um, Actually, he looks kind of scary right now without the eyes and the backstitch, really. So he looks kind of Halloween-ish. But I have just a little bit left to go. Just his hat, just his hat, and a little bit of the hair and the eyes. So then I'll be able to do the backstitch and cut around and tie them together, stitch them together, and then get the final result and be happy to finish a project finally, because he is taking me a very long time to stitch, but I really like how he looks, and I really am happy that I got him back into rotation, because I kind of forgot about him for a while. He was just hanging around waiting for his turn. So yeah, he is going to be finished soon, hopefully this week, and I'll be able to show you the process of putting him together. So anyways, I'm going to maybe do a little bit of diamond painting now before I go to bed, and we'll see. Actually, today is my wedding day, my anniversary day. Today is 2 years of marriage with my hubby, so yay for us. November 3rd. Yeah, that's the day we got married. So happy us. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow, and I will update you on my tomorrow's projects, and I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday. Yes, and it's the 5th. Actually yesterday I wasn't filming. I skipped a day. I didn't really have anything else to show you anything interesting, because I was stitching my Nutcracker a little bit and doing some diamond painting, and today I will show you my progress in that. But today I spent the day stitching this little project, and this is my Chinese kit. This is from Joy Sunday, and this is the lighthouse. I don't have the preview page. I think I left it. I did, I left it. But I do have this to show you. This is actually the image that is going to happen, and this is what I have done already. So today I've finished quite a bit. I have filled up this little area, and I almost finished the white. All the white, this is the water, so I have just a little bit left to go for the white, well, at least for this little area, and then I will do the rest. But there are places where it's not so understood what color to stitch, because the symbols are very small. This is 14 count, so can you imagine the symbols printed on the canvas can be a little blurry, and sometimes that happens. Most of them are pretty obvious what symbol it is. Can you see that? I think with the camera it's even more, clear what symbol everything is, but in reality sometimes your eyes just don't catch the symbol. Like these little dots, can you tell what they are? Are they dots or are they pluses? I don't know, because we do have the symbols over here, and it can be a cross, or like a plus sign, or it can be a little dot, or it can be something else. So it's not always that obvious what it is. So I do need to use the chart. I thought that I won't be able to, well, not won't be able, I won't need to use it, but I did use it quite a bit today, and I have started marking a little bit the areas where I have stitched because it started to get a little, messy, and I couldn't find my location. So I will show you the chart. So this is what I have been doing. I decided to mark, this is actually green marker that I marked over. This is not matte paper, this is glossy, so it's kind of difficult to use any type of marker. So I do have this marker that doesn't come off, but it has to dry. And what I did was I just started marking the areas where I started, stitching, so I won't lose it, or at least I will be able to find my location more or less by the area. So this is what I have done, and I have done quite a bit besides the white. Can you see all the white? I have filled up the black in here, a little bit of the gray. This is where I stopped actually, it just had a little left to go. And I started today with the black, but I hate stitching black, so I decided to move on for other colors, and I did this too today. So, and this, and even over here a little bit. So I have quite a bit of stitching finished today. It will take me a while to finish because I have so many projects that I'm stitching. Well, not too many. I am dying to start something new, and I am waiting for that because I don't want to start another project before I finish at least something from what I am stitching right now. I'm waiting to finish my octopus to start another larger kit. So we'll see about that. Maybe I will finish that soon. I'm thinking maybe I will start stitching it tomorrow. But for today, this was my project, and I am quite happy with what I have done. What else? After that, I actually started this morning with a little diamond painting. I had some time before I left for errands, and after I finished this today, my hubby came home and I proceeded to do some diamond painting. So I have quite a bit of progress in my kit of diamonds. For the last couple of days, I have been doing that quite a bit. I really want to finish it and start something new, and the seller from the store that sent it to me actually replied eventually, and they asked me if I wanted a new kit or if I wanted the same kit with more colors. So I think that I want the same kit with more colors, not because I'm going to be like happy hanging this elephant anywhere in my apartment, but I want to compare the two. I want to see the difference between 44 colors, a little dark-ish. Not every detail is appearing. So just a moment, I will show you the kit. So here it is. As you can see, I have finished this entire area. I already see the flowers, but still I am thinking that I am missing a lot of the details from the original image, because I think that this flower and a little bit over here, some areas are a little blotchy, and the spots, I mean, over here you cannot really tell because it's really abstract, but on the elephant there are areas that seem to be a little off because they are not, you know, they don't look like I'm thinking they're supposed to look. Over here his legs are too dark. Most of the details from his fingers are gone. The details from this part are gone because there's an image over here that's supposed to be this beautiful design. There's supposed to be a door over there. I don't really understand why all the yellow stones in this area, I don't think they're supposed to be there. Somebody wrote to me that they do change the stones after they finish, just because um, when something looks wrong, they change the color. But I don't really want to go back and remove stone by stone, because this is quite a bit of stones that I will need to remove, and I don't enjoy doing that. So I prefer to finish a kit and be happy with that. But I don't know, we'll see if they will ship to me the new kit with more details and more colors. I will definitely end up doing that, and we'll see if there's a difference, because I will make a video comparing the two. So I think that tonight I will keep doing this. I think I'll go to this area, because this is a part that I've already done for today, and I will go like this over to the end of the row. So I have already done, I think, more than half of this picture, and I am pretty happy with the results. Not the results of the coloring of the picture, of course, but the progress that I have after moving to the new location, after buying the lamp. I am very happy with what I am doing and the progress and the rate. So yeah, anyways, um we'll see what we'll be doing next, and I will tell you good night, and tomorrow I will update you on my tomorrow's projects. I'm thinking that I will be stitching my octopus. Hey guys, so today is the 6th, and today was my octopus day. I have actually stitched quite a bit of it today. Nothing else, just this, so I decided to update you really quickly, just to show you how I progressed. And this is what I have. I actually finished this entire top, and these are fishes, so they're not finished. There's still a cross in every fish that needs to be done, and then some backstitch to outline them. But as you can see, I've already done a little bit of backstitch over here, and these fishes are looking like fishes finally. So yeah, I did stitch a lot around this area, and you can already see the background and the ruins and the whole ship background. It looks like a ship to me, or some castle or something, but I think that it's some kind of a ship. You can already see the outline of the I think that's supposed to be a window. So yeah, so I'm nearing the end. I have just a little bit left to go, just to fill up this area, and then we'll have some fishes over here and some underwater, you know, this corals, I guess you call it. I am in love with this piece. I love this octopus like life. But I really want to finish him, just to start something new, because I really want to try and do a new kit and start stitching a new kit. So this was my update for today. I actually did a little diamond painting too, but I'm not going to show you that, maybe in a day or two. And for today, that will be it. Was just a short update again, and tomorrow we'll see what I'm going to do. I think that I'll take on my Chimera. That's my plan for tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll tell you good night, because it's already 11 o'clock, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is my last day of crafty week. Today is Friday, and it's the 8th, and I think it's around 11 o'clock, but I have decided to show you my progress from last night, because yesterday I didn't film. It just didn't feel like very healthy, I guess. I felt a little sick, so I decided to skip a filming day. It's not that it's taking me a lot of time to film these little clips, but well, I do need to go away to a different room, do a little setup, so didn't feel like it. But today I decided to update you on my yesterday stitching and tell you what I'm going to do today. And I have a little bit of a change into my Chimera into this project, and I'll show you in a second. So as you can see, I've already finished this little area. This is looking very good. I think this is the, you know, a part of her dress. And well, I forgot to take my tablet with me, so I am moving to this side, and here is going to be her dress, and I will definitely show this to you, I guess tomorrow or in my next crafty week. But as you can see, for now I have finished this square this fragment from the stitching, and I'm really happy for this because I am enjoying this stitch very much. I love the colors. Hopefully the threads will be perfect all the way because I am loving these Chinese threads. Anyways, the change that I have done was changing my organizers because I didn't really feel comfortable with the organizers I was sent from China. I mean, the threads that I was sent from AliExpress, and the organizers were just these regular, really, you know, light cardboard. I'll show you. This is the organizers that I got, organizer one of them that I got from AliExpress. As you can see, the numbers are written over here, but using them a little bit, I noticed that the numbers are starting to get, can you see? Colors are starting to get off, and I will be losing my numbers very soon. So I decided to change the organizers. Plus I actually ripped one of these, I think on this organizer. The threads that are still on here are the threads that I have left over. I mean, I didn't want to I didn't have space to put too many threads on my new organizer, so I kept it over here, and eventually I will just change and put these threads on my other organizer. So I just keep it like this, and I'll put it away with my thread stash for the moment that I will need them. And let me show you what I have done with my organizers. So I'll put this over here. I'm actually filming on my bed again. So what I did was take my Paco organizer. I am so in love with this because I used to use it on my HAED, the one that I already finished, and this is one of the best organizers out there. They are a little expensive, but I do have a couple of them that have threads on them, and I decided to take this into rotation and use this as, you know, my organizer for this project. So what I have here is all the colors plus the blends. What I have done, what was happening on the original organizers I was sent from AliExpress, as you can see, the symbols here are the same, like two symbols from the same type. What it means, these are blends, and from AliExpress I was sent like one number, I mean two numbers on one little hole, and the threads were all mixed up, so I decided to break them apart and hang them onto different slots and just pick one thread of each. So what I did, as you can see, I've already used this one. I just hanged what I have left on two of these, so I'll know that this thread is in use. So what I have done was make this little these little braids and it's really comfortable. It's really organized. I don't have a problem with my threads mixing. The little strands that are hanging are the ones that I was already stitching with, so they are not making any problem for this. Plus I have the other organizer. These are blends too, and I just had some colors that I didn't have space on the other organizer, so I took this one. So I do have two of my favorite organizers for this project. and it's very, very comfortable. So I'm happy that I did this. It's very organized, very comfortable. It's easy to take out one strand from each without messing up the whole thing, because the threads that I had before on the original organizers were all mixed up and getting tangled and stuff, and this way they will be very very good, you know, and straight. And that's what was happening in my original in my heaven and earth design. So I had the threads braided for the entire 4 years and nothing happened to them. They were in very good shape, quality. They didn't get you know, ruined, or anything didn't happen to them. So these are the threads for this project. As you can see, a lot of reds, a little bit of green. There's a lot of red in this project. And yeah, so I don't know, I guess today I will be stitching Chimera again. I don't know if I'll be stitching this project or my Scorpio. I haven't decided yet because I don't have too much time to stitch. I mean, I do have most of the day, but at 7 o'clock we are leaving to visit some friends, so we'll see if I'll be able to stitch. But this is what I have. As you can see, I am loving the way the threads look. I am loving how my crosses look. I'm trying to do a close-up. My crosses look perfect. Nothing is being, you know, transparent, not even the dark colors. So I am in love with this little project. Hopefully I will keep it going, and hopefully it will be looking perfect all the way. So now the next thing that I was stitching last night, after I got tired of this one, I'll show in a second. So it's my nutcracker. Can you see how beautiful he's looking? I actually did quite a bit of work on him, and I decided to start doing a little bit of backstitch. So I did do some backstitch. I haven't finished it, as you can see, like in these areas I haven't done it yet, and the hair is mostly unfinished, but I did try and do a little bit of it, and I decided to just leave it and, you know, do it in the end because I have just a little bit left to go. I am I am stitching his head now, so I have just a tiny bit left to stitch, and then I'll be able to show you the whole process of putting him together. Hopefully I'll be able to film that well enough because I have this plan for a very long time since I started him, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that, so I haven't decided yet. But I think that he is looking very, very cute. Not too much work left to do on him. I think just like a week, because I don't stitch him a lot. I usually take him in after I finish everything else, just, you know, just so I can have something to stitch without having too much, you know, thought into it, because it's a really easy project. So I'm thinking that he will look very, very cute next to my little what was it, a piggy bank there. So that's what I had yesterday, and this will be the end of my crafty week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it was interesting enough. If you have any requests or questions, I would love to do that. I was thinking about doing a Q&A maybe. So if you have any questions for me, I don't really mind what type of questions. I will love to answer everything you would like to know about Israel, about living here, about stitching, about my personal life. I don't really mind. I would love to answer any questions, so I will be collecting questions if you will be so kind to leave them, and eventually I'll make a video of some Q&A answering, maybe stitch along, we'll see. So for this week we'll say goodbye and have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next crafty week. And don't forget to subscribe, give me thumbs up, and write comments and give me some questions. I would love to answer some. Bye.